going on, guys? Maxi Fitness here. Hope you guys are having a great day. And today we're going to be talking about supplements. By far, supplements have been part of me probably about 2 years already, roughly 3. Probably by the title you guys know we're going to be talking about supplements. And supplements is a really tricky thing to get to. I mean, personally, it took me about a year in order for me to get confident about buying supplements because I had no clue whatsoever on what to get. I would go into a nutrition shop or a vitamin shop and I'll just get so overwhelmed with like how many different types of supplements there were. Today we're going to be talking about honestly 3 supplements that I really highly recommend, and supplements that I personally take while cutting, while bulking. So I was going to make this into a 2-part video, kind of like what supplements you should take, and another video of what supplements I take. But might as well just fit all into one video and just give you all the info. So grab your notebook, stay tuned, and we'll get this rolling. Before we dig into more, just because I'm getting all these supplements doesn't mean that you need to run to your vitamin shop and buy all these. No, you do not need supplements by far. You get protein in your meals, but I'll get to why it's essential to, why it's kind of a little bit more easier. Supplements make everything easier. If you can't afford it, if it's too expensive, it's not on your budget, then don't sweat it, man. Don't buy supplements. Try to eat healthy foods, good quality foods. This is for people that have their training done and they have a good healthy diet. If they want to take it up a notch, then supplements is the way to go. Protein. You need protein. I mean, you already have protein in your diet if you're consuming chicken, steak, ground beef, turkey, whatever, all those. They already have a good amount of protein. But this is for people that are trying to kind of get it more, I guess you can say, easier into your body. Because, I mean, a scoop of this is 25 grams of protein. Probably around 2 chicken breasts is around 25 grams of protein. So it's a little bit more, it's a little bit easier to get a scoop of protein than 2 chicken breasts right after your workout, honestly, to be honest. But, like I said, what kind of protein you should take? There's a lot of different types of proteins out there. There's usually the most popular ones is concentrate and isolate. So isolate has a little bit less saturated fats and a little bit less milk. So you want to stay away from kind of milk. I mean, proteins is going to have milk overall, but isolate just takes it down a little bit. So it does not carry that much milk or saturated fats. So it's actually not going to make you feel bloated. I've tried concentrated protein, and after my workout and I drink it, and probably like 20 minutes later I feel extremely bloated. So honestly, if you're trying to gain weight, concentrate is the way to go. But if you're just trying to be lean and trying to get good quality protein, isolate is by far the best. Now you can get isolate whey protein probably in any vitamin shop or nutrition shop that you go to. That's the thing. When I was young, I did not have none of these supplements. I had no clue where to get them, to be honest. I started working out, and probably around a year later, I started getting into more like supplements and all that. And my number one mistake that I knew I had to get was protein. And I ordered online. I just typed in protein, and I ordered the first one that came up. It was actually this protein. So it's Synthesis. So it's a good high calorie protein, as you can say. It made me gain weight. So that was one of the mistakes that I got. I was like, whatever, I'm gonna finish it. So I finished it, and I learned from my stupid ass not buying the first item that just seemed so, attractive. So after doing more research, I learned that isolate whey protein is by far the best protein. These right around 35, 40 bucks for the 2-pound. If you want the 5-pounder, which is the bigger one, 60, 80. So it really depends what kind of protein you get. As long as it's isolate. You want to stay away from fats and carbs if you're trying to cut, or even if you're trying to just feel good after your workout. Good quality protein, probably no more than 3 or 4 grams of fat, and no more than like 5 grams of carbs in protein. Should be like the standard. Why you should be taking protein? Honestly, it's the #1 supplement. I mean, it's the #1 seller in the supplementation industry. Protein is probably #1, just because it's you already have protein in your body, but not as much. So protein is gonna make you grow. It's gonna make you feel less sore, and you should take it after your workout because your muscle tissue is so fresh, broken down that you just tear the muscle tissue so much that you need something to repair it with. So this is gonna help you out a lot. So highly recommend it. Like I said before in the video, if you can't afford any of these supplements, don't sweat it. Go buy healthy foods. You'll probably get the same results. This is just gonna make it a little bit easier, a little bit more interested, and like I said, if you have some extra cash, go for it. If not, it's cool. Moving on to the next item. So, what is the branching amino acids? So the branching amino acids, there's so many, but the main ones that you want to focus on is isoleucine, valine, and leucine. There you go. So yeah, it's leucine, isoleucine, and valine. So those are the main compounds of the branching amino acids. That's what you want to look for. That's what you want to look into a BCAAs. BCAAs right around 30-40 bucks. Yeah, they're quite pricey. Does it make a difference? It does make a difference. I take it while I'm working out. A lot of people ask if you should take it while you're cutting, while you're bulking. Honestly, I take it all year round, but I do a higher dose while I'm cutting just because you're in a deficit, so you're cutting calories. So you're going to need more amino acids in order for you to get through your day, in order for you to have a little bit more energy. And honestly, it's going to make you feel better. It's kind of like a shield. It kind of protects your muscle to not worn off. Because when you're working out, you're burning fat. You're burning your carbohydrates. You're burning your ATP levels. So you want to avoid burning up your muscle tissue. So you want to keep that just secure. So it's going to help you go through your workout not feeling like shit. So like I said, it works for me. BPI Sports makes one of the best tasting BCAAs for sure. Cellular makes good quality products. So their tasting it's alright. But BCAAs has better tasting, but this has better results. That's what I see. It has more citrulline malate. It has over 3,000 milligrams, and this has none. So kind of maybe back off on BPI, but I still take this on a regular basis. But so far, I've been on beta BCAAs. Creatine. I've gotten a lot of creatines. There's a lot of creatines out there. The most studied creatine is creatine monohydrate. What is creatine? Creatine. So creatine has a good and bad reputation. Just because a lot of people don't want to take it just because they think that they're just gonna build water. So it does retain water, but I'll explain why it retains water, what creatine does, and how it works. So creatine is the most studied supplement ever. Honestly, if you look at it online, creatine has over 700 studies just on this supplement. So it's crazy how much studies they have done on this just creatine. The most study is creatine monohydrate. Creatine it makes you perform better. Honestly, it makes you perform better, it makes you pull more weight, it makes you fatigue less, so you're not gonna get annoyed when you're working out. It's gonna reduce those levels. Creatine is gonna make you retain water. Some water is gonna go into your muscles. It's gonna retain water all over your body, but you already do. If you think about it, your body is already like probably more than half of water. So creatine is just gonna make you retain more. Do I feel bloated? Not really. Do I perform better? Fuck yeah. Ever since I've been on creatine, I've been performing so much better. The main thing that it does, it repels your ATP levels, and your ATP levels are your energy levels. So it's just gonna keep you going. So it honestly just makes you pull more weight. It makes you last longer if you're an athlete. And for me, it's honestly a good supplement to build muscle. I've been on it for a year. I've been experimenting with a lot of creatines. Monohydrate was long term, so I was on monohydrate probably for a year round. I switched to glucanated. So glucanated and monohydrate, they're both creatines. Glucanated tends to absorb better and work faster. Monohydrate, you'll see results within the time. But this is a little mix of both. This is the hydrochloric. So honestly, I was just looking for something not powder, just pill form, because I was just tired of scooping it into my mouth before my workout, and honestly, it was just like, it tastes gross. I really didn't want to do it. So, like I said, creatine monohydrate is a safe supplement. Does it have any side effects? Not that I know of, and honestly, it's been working for me great. Just stay hydrated for sure. Drink half a gallon a day if you're on creatine, and just keep your water intake high. Just because that's what you need to do when you're like an athlete, or even if you want to be alive, you need water. So overall, just keep your H2O levels high for creatine. Multivitamin and fish oil. So multivitamin is gonna help you get all your vitamins, all your minerals inside the day, because you obviously don't get all of those on your meals. So it just makes it a little bit easier. Fish oil. So fish oil is gonna help you lubricate the brain, your joints. It's gonna make you feel better. So overall health, just vitamins. So I didn't want to take a fish oil 3 times a day with every meal, and then a multivitamin 3 times with every meal. And I didn't want to, I forget shit. So I'm constantly moving around. So I'm obviously out of the house. I really don't have time to be popping pills every single 2 hours. So I went to the GNC and I asked if they actually did have a supplement that contained fish oil and multivitamins. It was $53. But if you look at the difference, if you really see the difference, good fish oil right around $30-40, then multivitamin probably like another 20, so $60. This was $55. It's actually a time-lapse capsule, so it actually just dissolves while you're on the go, while you're going to the day. The minerals and the vitamins are being breaking down every certain hours in your body, so it's pretty tight. I only need to take 2 a day. I take both of them in the morning. They do leave a fishy kind of taste. So I see the difference. I've seen the difference. I feel overall just healthy in the mornings. I feel just ready to go. So I do recommend it. So Performance Mix from GNC. Like I said, the main 3 supplements that I would recommend, honestly, is protein, BCAAs, and creatine. If you're trying to build muscle, if you're trying to lose weight, it's just going to keep you going. Those are the main supplements that I personally recommend, and they have been just a safe and a way to go. Pre-workout is probably the most popular supplement out there, just because a lot of people want the pump, want the energy while they're working out. So a lot of people are trying to look for something just to keep on going, And honestly, I recommend and I not recommend pre-workout just because. So pre-workout, your body gets used to it. Personally, I've used a lot of pre-workouts and a lot of them were good. A lot of them did give me a good workout. But I've had some bad experience with pre-workouts. I had some pre-workouts that made me depressed. I had some pre-workouts that just made me vomit after my workout. That's another probably a big ass crash where I get home and I just lay down in bed and I literally pass out, even though it's just 3 in the freaking afternoon. Pass out just because it has a major crash. So I am gonna tell you, this is up to you if you want to take pre-workouts. I personally am taking pre-workouts, but I'm not taking a higher dose. I'm constantly on Hale. So it has a weird name, but it's honestly by far the best pre-workout that I've ever taken. So this pre-workout, Hale, I've been on it for the past 3 months, and honestly I've been loving it. I'm not doing a full scoop. I'm probably doing a little bit less than a half scoop. That's what I recommend people when they're trying to go into pre-workouts. If you're trying to buy a pre-workout, C4, it's probably a good, safe pre-workout just because it's so original. It's classic. It's not too intense, and it's going to give you a good... It's kind of like a beginner's kind of pre-workout. So I recommend C4. Best Energy by BPI Sports is one of them too. It does not have too much caffeine. It has 25 milligrams of caffeine per squirt. So it's honestly not too crazy, but it does just keep you going. If you are trying to look into pre-workouts, into a little bit more higher dose of caffeine, there is some out there that they're quite dangerous. Recently, about 3 months ago, a lot of pre-workouts got just banned because they had 1,3-dimethylene. So that's the type of caffeine that now it's illegal to put in pre-workouts. So as I said before, they're quite dangerous. So you gotta watch out what you're going for. So C4 is probably one of the pre-workouts that I recommend, just because that's what I started. Celicure makes it too. So I'll leave a link in the description below so you guys can check out their website. They make good supplements, and it's honestly like, if you're not trying to get something crazy, they have good stuff. BPI, Best Energies, they have good supplements too. You can get them at Vitamin Shop too, if you're not want to go online. Any vitamin shop would have C4. It's just original, so it's a classic. The pre-workout that I'm taking, it has BCAAs, it has creatine, it has citrulline. So citrulline is a blood flow, so it's going to give you a good pump. Three main things that I look into a pre-workout is probably beta-alanine, so it's going to give you tingle kind of feelings. So it's going to make you push harder while you're working out. Citrulline, like I said, is the blood flow. It's going to open up your veins. It's just going to give your blood is going to be rushing through your body, so it's going to make you feel good, swim more. And caffeine. So caffeine, obviously, energy. Don't look into like a 500 to like 6 milligrams of caffeine. That's not safe. Don't take the full scoop. So if you're trying to buy a pre-workout, take half a scoop, because your body will get adapted to the caffeine that you're putting in. So you're slowly gonna want more in order to get a better pump. So that's when you start adding the dose from a scoop to a scoop and a half, and that's when heart problems and just like heart starts rushing like crazy. So that's one thing that I recommend, pre-workout. Like I said, if you're down for it, go for it. I already explained what you should be looking to a pre-workout. If you're not, then don't sweat it. A cup of coffee has around 95 or 100 milligrams of caffeine, so that would do just the freaking job, dude. Like, that's crazy. Best glutamine. Probably a supplement that I take while I'm cutting. I'm currently not cutting, so I'm not gonna be cutting until February. So right now I'm fluffy happy. So what glutamine is? It's another amino acids, but it's different from the branching amino acids. So it's just gonna help you not burn the muscle. Cause honestly, I take this fasted when I'm doing my cardio. After I do my cardio, I take this, or after my workout. It's just gonna avoid for your body to get energy out of your muscle tissue. So when you're probably working out, it's probably gonna get energy from your caffeine levels, from your ATP levels, from your fat, and sometimes it starts getting into your muscle tissue. So this is gonna avoid a little bit of that. It tastes great. It's on flavor, but it still kind of tastes. That's weird about glutamine. It tastes good on flavor. So I take one after my workout and one before I go to bed. I don't take it personally like all year round. I just take it while I'm cutting, just because you are on a deficit, so you're cutting calories, so your body's gonna need whatever it needs in order to like maintain good muscle tissue and good muscle quality. So alright, so now I'm gonna take you through my daily supplement day, I guess you can say, what I take throughout the day. So wake up, take 2 pills of Performance Mix, fish oil, multivitamins, getting them out the way because I'm probably gonna forget taking my vitamins. So just taking these in the morning, get them out of the way. I feel good after. Yeah, that's number 1 supplement. Then with my breakfast, I take a scoop of protein, mix it in with my oatmeal and a scoop of peanut butter, and it just tastes so good. Sometimes it's a little bit dry, so you could just add almond milk, or a little bit of water or whatever. Before training, what do I take? Before training, I take a pill of creatine, probably 15 minutes before I train, or even 10 minutes before I train. It's kind of like a mental kind of thing. I feel like if I take the creatine before, it's gonna make me I feel like if I take the creatine before I work out, it's gonna make me perform better at the gym. It's mental, but honestly, as long as you get into your body throughout the day, it's gonna do the job. Pill of these, of concrete before I work out, creatine, and I take a scoop of half a scoop of Hell just to get the pump while I'm working out. BCAAs. Scoop, throw in my shaker, drink it while I'm working out, and after I finish it, just be filled with water and just stay hydrated throughout the workout. So I sip through my BCAAs while I'm working out, so I don't chug it. I like to sip on it. I don't know, it's my thing. Post-workout. And a banana. So you need some carbs after you work out, just because you're so low on carbs, so low on protein. So you need some carbs, protein, just to build muscle. I mean, that's gonna make you grow. The post-workout is probably one of the most important things that you should do. You do not just want to leave the gym and not eat until like 2 hours later. You want to get something in your system, preferably something with high protein, high carbs, low fats. So I do a scoop of protein, scoop of L-glutamine if I'm cutting, and probably like a banana just to get the source of carbs in it. And probably before I go to bed, another scoop of L-glutamine. And that's about it. That's my supplements. That's what I take on a daily basis. Obviously, like I said, I only take this while I'm cutting, so I'm currently just taking 1, 2, 3, 4 supplements. That's it. 5. You're kind of official. That's about it, guys. Hope you guys are having a great day. Happy Christmas. If you guys are watching this, today's Christmas, so hooray. I'm gonna be editing this video right now, so it can be upload before I go to bed. So probably around 5ish is gonna be uploaded. Woo! I don't know. That got me so tired. That's it, guys. Please subscribe, leave a like. Doing this. Just leave a like, subscribe. Be posting next Monday probably a workout video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. It ain't my fault.